Hearts Like These. Screenplay by Rob McNeil. Over black. Commotion, overlapping chatter. A busy bar. Open on. Interior bar night. Gemma, a pretty 20-something with a jet black heart, sits at the bar, babysitting a stiff beverage. She's genuinely sarcastic, but will also give it to you straight. She sports a messy bun to go along with her sweatpants and an oversized shirt that says, "Wyoming isn't real." The bar patrons all chat, dance, and drink around her. She pays them no mind. A college bro is enchanted by her isolation, as if it were an invitation. We'll call him Kyle. He's in his 20s, and he's exactly as you'd expect. You're surrounded. Gemma, surprised by his approach and confused. What? All these people. I practically had to fight my way to get to you. Maybe I put them there. I was half expecting a dragon to be my final obstacle. The dragon might be better company. Kyle studies her drink. What you drinking? It's called Get the Message on the Rocks. You could also order a Take a Hint Rocks. Never heard of it. Lucky me. What's your major? Deterring men. Sounds interesting. As I'm sure yours is. Let me guess. Business finance. Yeah, how'd you know? Everything about you is predictable. I'm just trying to be nice. You're doing great. Keep it up. Kyle finally gets the point. He shakes his head and fights his way back out from the crowd. Gemma downs her drink and looks to the bartender. Keep on feeding me vodka waters until I drop dead, please. Her demeanor begs the question. Why is she even here? Interior coffee shop days earlier. Gemma sits across from David in his mid-20s, presumably on a date. David is seemingly a genuine guy. He's attractive, puts on a good show. You ever get nostalgic? All the time. It's one of my favorite feelings in the world. Why? I can't help but feel sad about it. We'll never get those moments back. Life's not about staying in one moment. It's about creating more just like it. Yeah, but you can't just replicate memories you made in your childhood when you're an adult. Not one's just like it. You can try. David smiles at that. They stare at one another a beat, take a sip of coffee. Interior, Gemma's apartment, later. David rolls off the top of Gemma, lays on the side of the bed. Both are sweaty, panting, heavy. Postcoital, pillow talk. Ugh, I thought sex after coffee was beneath me. Damn it. Don't kick yourself too hard. At least I made it worth your while? Gemma looks to him, shrugs, so as to not hurt his feelings. You were sufficiently adequate. David scoffs and laughs. Yeah, okay. I know I got you there multiple times. You seem so sure of yourself. There are ways of knowing, and there are ways of feigning enjoyment. You are evil. You know that? Gemma shrugs, smiles. He goes in for a kiss. She accepts. David, listen. I don't usually do this. I know. Me too. I just want to be sure. I like you. You seem nice. I want this to continue. Do you? Yeah, of course. I like you too. Okay, good. They kiss, wrap their arms around each other. It turns steamy. Maybe round two? Interior bar present. Gemma has a fresh beverage now. She looks bored, sad, and drunk. It's a pitiful sight. Maybe not for some? A vanilla but confident mid to late 20-something makes his approach. We'll call him Chad. I noticed you're all by. Not interested. Chad studies her further, shocked. He backs off as if to say, okay then. Gemma gulps down her drink, still miserable. Interior Gemma's apartment later. Gemma mopes to her bed. She plops down face first, passed out, dead to the world. Interior Gemma's apartment morning. Gemma lifts her hungover self from bed, checks the clock. Shit! She hurriedly trades her nice going-out clothes for a dress. Interior studio morning. Gemma barges into the studio, struggling with her dress. Her manager and photographer, Cliff, in his 30s, stumps right up to her. He's stern when he has to be. I could practically smell last night on you. It's the last time, I swear on my life. You better be. Word of advice, swear on your mom's life. That carries more weight. Cliff marches away, preparing his camera. Listen to me, sweetheart. You need me to tell you that prioritizing getting shit-faced on a weeknight does not mesh well with this career path. He looks into the camera, and then directly at her. I love you, Gemma, but not that much. Gemma processes this as best as her fried brain can. What do you do, Gemma? What's your thing? Alan in a voiceover. She kicks herself into high gear. No time to be hungover. Interior coffee shop later. Gemma sits across from Alan, mid to late 20s. He's the type to suit and tie, 9 to 5, but then get too drunk at karaoke. Well, let's see. I work part-time, go to school full-time, and I want to be an actress one day. So in other words, it's amazing I fit into your incredibly busy schedule. You have no idea. What's your gig? I work for a consulting firm. I travel a lot for work, but I was able to graciously fit you into my busy schedule too. I'm honored. So why acting? It's the most genuine profession I could think of. Emulating someone else for a living is genuine to you? It's the truest thing I've ever done in my life is lay out my all on set or on the stage. Can you say the same for whoring yourself out to a bunch of different corporations who don't give a shit about you? There's no malice intended behind it, I assure you. I'm just merely pointing out the irony of, I know, I'm giving you shit. I'm sorry, my dating life hasn't been the best as of late. I understand. Do you? Yeah, just all the, ghosting and the bullshit. I know, it just sucks out there. I hate just going through the motions just to be reduced to something smaller. You go through all the letdown and I just feel like I don't have as much to give, like I'm being chipped away. I promise that I'm not like the rest. I'm just as fed up as you are with it all. Gemma smiles at that. Exterior, Gemma's apartment later. Alan walks through her apartment. Gemma heads up the stairs. This is me. Thanks for a good time. What, you're not going to invite me up? I'm sorry, it's a little early for that, don't you think? Fuck, really? My buddy told me he got some ass after coffee. Gemma takes in that realization. God, why does this always happen to me? You're friends with David? That was you? Oh my fucking God, get the fuck out of here. This is you're such a bitch. You know that? Oh, fuck you, Alan. God, fuck me for actually thinking you're different. I am. You're just a slut compensating by being prude. Gemma throws open the door. Okay, you can fuck right off. She slides right in and slams it shut. Alan shoves his hands in his pockets and storms away, furiously shaking his head. Interior, Gemma's apartment later. Gemma presses her face into her photographs. She doesn't like the look of her hungover self as a model. Her mind's on the afternoon. She dwells on Cliff. Fuck. Is it back to the bar? Interior bar, later that night. Gemma posts up at her usual spot, nursing her whiskey water with lemon. Samuel, mid to late 20s, appears next to her. He's soft-spoken and mild-mannered, but he can be a smooth talker with a couple drinks in him. Care if I join you? Gemma ignores. One decision could change the whole trajectory of your life. Is that your go-to line? Would you hold it against me if it was? Why don't you take a seat and find out? Samuel takes the seat next to her. What's your name? Not interested. It's a common name these days. Gemma hides her amusement. You don't seem to be like the rest of them. Insulting other women to talk to a woman, that's a bold move. I don't mean to insult. You just seem different. You speak as if you know me. I'd like to. What makes you different? I'm not like most guys. Most guys would say that. I actually mean it. But if you were like most guys, they would say they mean it too. You see what I'm getting at here? You're funny. Gemma falls silent. Samuel studies her a beat. How about we go somewhere where we can actually hear each other? I can hear you just fine. Maybe a bit more privacy would do us nicely. So what, you can just fuck me and never talk to me again? I'm sorry for your poor experiences with most men. I'm not going to yelp about it. I'll listen. I'm a good listener. Bitching about it does me no good. I'm sure you're a good guy and all, but you're going to let me down easy. I don't want to go through it all again. I understand. Do you, though? Obviously, I don't want to act like I know your life, but I can sympathize. I don't come here for sympathy. I come here for a drink, not to be bothered, and to take my mind off shit. I get that too. I don't understand. Why don't you go hit on some other woman who will be an easy lay? I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to you. Gemma turns away. She tries to hide her smile. I know I'm an easy target. I've played the game. I'm aware of how it works. Well, I'm not here to play games. Then what are you here for? Samuel looks deep into her eyes. She matches his gaze. Interior Gemma's apartment later. Gemma rolls off the top of him, out of breath. Samuel catches his breath as well. God damn it. What? Ugh. I told myself I wouldn't do that. Hey, I'm not going to leave. Everyone says that. Okay, she warmly accepts his hand. Samuel softly touches her cheek. They smile at one another for a beat. I'm sorry, it's just... It'll take me a while to trust anyone again. I know, it's okay. I get it. All right, good. They intimately kiss. Interior coffee shop days later. Samuel sits across from Gemma, smiles as he sips his coffee. What? Changed your life, didn't I? Any decision you make changes your life. That was my point. But yes, the conscious decision to hook up with you did alter my path. You were correct about that. But I just want you to know, I like to take things, slow. I know. It's fine. I'm with you. Okay. Gemma enjoys her coffee. Samuel waits a beat before asking, So what's your thing? What do you do? Oh, God, not you two. What? What do you mean? I don't want small talk. I've been down this road so many times. I'm just tired of it. I just want to get to know you. I know, I'm sorry. I don't even know your name. You haven't told me yet. Our focus is on Gemma's reaction. Oh, God. Oh, my God. See, this is exactly my problem. As far as I know, you're still not interested. Okay, fine. It's Gemma. Huh, I like that name. Thanks. It's very pretty. Okay, you can quit pouring it on. I'm skeptical of flattery. No, I'm serious. You got in my pants already. I don't know why you're still trying so hard. Come on. It's not about that and you know it. I don't know that. What are your motivations, Mr. Samuel. You can call me whatever. Whichever. Okay, Mr. Samuel. What do you want from all this? I told you already. You know. Remind me. I want there to be an us. Oh, God. I mean it. But why? How? How could you know that already? I just know. No. You don't even know me. That's what I want to work on. Help me with that. Sam, what? I don't know. Don't know what? It's going to be hard. I didn't want easy. Oh, God. Gemma, please tell me what's on your mind. You seem nice, really, you do. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready. If you can wait, I'm willing. Whatever you want. We can take our time. You're too nice. Doesn't seem like a problem to me. I know. You just have to understand why I'm hesitant. I think I do. Okay, I'm just tired of dating, I hope you get where I'm coming from. I do. I really do. If you're willing to be patient with me, I'll try with you. I promise. Well, that's all I can really ask. Gemma smiles to him as they both turn to their coffee. Exterior boardwalk day. Samuel and Gemma walk alongside each other and eat ice cream on a boardwalk on a beautiful day. You never did tell me what you actually do for a living. God, I thought I told you I hate small talk. Are the little things in life just so bad? You're thinking too small. Don't you have any hopes and dreams? I hope to one day be married. It's always been my dream to start a family. That's it? Isn't there anything else? It's all I've ever wanted. I've never thought about anything else. What about you? I hope to create something inspiring before I die. In what way? I want people to see my art and call them to action, to want to do the same, or just something great, to want to be great, to strive for it. That's valiant, admirable. I tend to aim high. Go easy on the M word, all right? What? What M word? You're not exactly dropping subtle hints, you know. Marriage. Oh, right. Sorry. It's fine, just... She play fights with him. I don't want to catch you slipping up again. Well, you asked what I wanted. I know, but remember what I told you. I won't forget it. You better not. Gemma pokes Samuel on the nose with her ice cream. Oh, I'm gonna fucking... She takes off. Samuel chases after her. Interior Gemma's apartment later. Gemma and Samuel lay on her bed. They stare at the ceiling. What does a life well lived mean to you? A bit deep for bed, don't you think? Ha, good one. I don't know, I guess you can look back on your life and your regrets, and there aren't things that you regret. Like, even the worst things you've done, you can look at them and still see the positive in them that they did for you. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think I get you. What about you? What do you think? Well, not necessarily leaving the world in a better place than you found it, but more, you did the best you could with what you had, and you can say you made an effort to improve your situation, and made an impact on those around you. They saw what you did or tried to do, and they want to live as you've lived. Like, I saw Gemma. She lived her best life. Can you say the same for yourself? And after you're gone, everyone you've ever met will have something good to say about you. I don't know. Something like that. I think I get what you're saying. Gemma, she tried. The end. Gemma initiates a play fight with Samuel. Oh, shut up. You stop it. He play fights back. They play fight until it turns into something else. They kiss. It turns sensual. They wrap each other into each other's arms. We disappear to interior studio day. Gemma marches out of her audition. She checks her phone. Phone face. Text from Samuel. Can we talk somewhere? She looks up from her phone. She may know what this is. Interior coffee shop later. Gemma sits across from Samuel, who apprehensively sips his coffee. So coffee, huh? This has to be good. You know what we'd do if we were at your apartment. Or yours. You're proving my point. Well, I know what this is, too. Please, don't make this hard. Oh, I'm making it hard? You don't have to be like this. We can both leave with some dignity. Huh, dignity. Why this? Why now? Don't act like you don't know where this is coming from. But I don't. Things were going fine. We both want different things. You don't know me. You don't know what I want. Maybe that's the problem. Gemma hangs on that. She looks away, sipping coffee. Gemma. What? You know what I want. And what is that? What do you want? You know. Come on. Have you ever considered that maybe I want that too? You've told me that you don't. You made that very clear from the moment I met you. Relationships evolve. I thought you would understand that. I can grow with it. I can't adapt to your lifestyle. Oh, so you can't handle that I have a life of my own. Well, that's just perfect for you and your idealized version of life. You want me to just adapt to whatever you want out of me. A housewife, is it? Can you please keep it down, would you? No, you wanted it here. Why not cause a scene, huh? Yeah, she rises from her seat. Samuel looks about him, embarrassed. You're so convinced that talking about it here is going to make a difference. Oh, stop it. It doesn't change a thing. Gemma calms herself, looks him straight in the eye. Exactly. She storms from the table. Gemma, Jesus, wait. Gemma's already long out the door. Shit. Samuel aggressively tosses some money down on the table and rises to leave. Exterior coffee shop moments later. Gemma marches down the sidewalk. Samuel fast walks to catch up with her. Gemma, would you please stop? Just wait, please. God. She does her best to ignore. Gemma, cut this shit. Can we please just talk it out? What's there to talk about? You seem to have your mind made up. Gemma, you know that I want you. Yeah? Well, you had me. What else? What else is it you want from me? I've had enough of the bullshit, Gemma. I'm tired. Can we just please not dance around the issue here? I mean, what are we doing? You tell me, Sam. I haven't known what it is we've been doing the whole time. God, I don't even know what else I have to say to get you to understand. What's to understand? I don't get why we have to mold to the bullshit of how other people date. Because I don't know, Sam. I don't know. Why don't you trust me? I don't trust anyone. Don't take it so personal. But you can trust me, Gem. You can. Gemma looks away so as to not reveal her tears. Just tell me what I have to do. I don't know, Sam. I don't know. Well, I hope you figure it out, because I don't want someone else to snatch you away, and I don't want to look for anyone else. It's just you. Gemma does her level best to collect herself. Maybe that isn't the best idea you've ever had. What do you mean, Gem? What do you mean by that? It's a futile gesture. I don't want you to waste your affection, your sentimentality. It's wonderful. Someone out there, she deserves that. It's you. You know it's you. I know it. It's always been you. Please, just come on. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't either, Sam. I don't either. Just, can you go? Just, please go. Samuel tosses his arms up in defeat. She turns and paces away. Gemma pouts off towards her apartment, while Sam spins and mopes off in the opposite direction. We get a wide shot of the two walking their separate ways. We dissolve to black. We superimpose 5 years later. We fade into the interior bar night. Gemma is all dolled up. She looks like she just came from an audition. She sits at the bar at her usual perch, playing with a tiny umbrella in her drink. Gemma, seemingly receiving a telepathic message, looks to the door. Samuel walks in. They may have locked eyes a moment. She turns away, hoping they didn't make eye contact. He's headed right for her. Yep, they did. She turns back to him. Well, look who it is. Is that who I think it is? Sam, it's nice to see you. Likewise. What are you doing here? What does it look like? Probably same reason you're here. Don't be so sure. He directs his attention to the bartender, orders a drink. Interior bar moments later. Gemma and Samuel have moved to a quieter area, a booth. How have things been? Things are really good, really good. And you? Yeah, great. Same here. An awkward beat. Gemma studies his fidgety hands. It's a wedding ring. She makes sure. Sure enough, it's the ring finger on the left hand. I see you're sporting some new hardware. Sam gets the message. Oh, this old thing. Yeah. How long? 3 years. Yeah. Oh, wow. And how's that going? It's great. It's good. Yeah, really good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you've been happy too. I am. I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. Samuel nods. They share in a brief, uncomfortable silence. He revels in her beauty a moment. You look good, Gem. Like, really good. Gemma hesitates a beat. Thanks. I came from you could probably guess. Oh, yeah. How's that going for you, by the way? Let's skip all the small talk, yeah? We focus on Samuel's surprised reaction. Interior, Gemma's apartment, later. Gemma rides atop Samuel. Both are breathy, moaning. They come to a climax, holding each other tight. She slides off him, exhausted. Excuse me. Samuel catches his breath as well. We should not have done that. You're a real mood killer, you know that? Do you still feel anything? You know how I feel, Gemini. We can't do this. I know. You love her, don't you? Of course I love my wife. Doesn't mean I can't love you too. No, we can't. This can't happen. I don't know what this was about then. Why did you... I don't know, Sam. I guess I've missed you. Do you still Gemma rolls on her side, looks him in the eye. I'm ready. Samuel shakes his head. Why didn't you say this years ago? Huh? Why did this have to be so difficult? I'm a different person now than I was then. I mean, come on, Sam. Life happens. You know that. You're really complicating things right now. I'm happily married. Then why are you with me? Because it's you. Gemma scoffs, rolls on her back, stares at the ceiling. He rolls to his side, tries to get her attention. Jem, I can't leave her. I don't want to divorce her. I'm sorry. She reconnects eyes with him. I won't try to understand. Don't think I haven't thought of it, though. What are you trying to do? He shrugs. Please don't do this to me. Gemma, it's okay to long for the past, but your future can be just as great if you open yourself up to the chance. We had ours, and it's long gone, isn't it? Samuel wants to answer that. He lets it hang in the air instead. I told you, I loved you once. I still might. A part of me always will, I think. Gemma softly touches his face. I know. You know how I feel. He half smiles, turns solemn. What would she think? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's a kind of different love we're dealing with here. How did it happen? Well, it was hard after you. I never thought I would until she walked right into my life, and I never let her go since. Gemma smiles. It'll happen to you one day. I just know it. I'm not sure I believe in it. You don't have to. I hope that someday, when you're ready, my hope is that he's not stupid enough to not be ready for you. Well, until that day, I guess I'll just stick with my affairs. Samuel chuckles. He leans in and kisses her. She warmly accepts. That's good. You're good. I know, right? Mm-hmm. They kiss again. But what if it could be different? Jem, you know I didn't come here to debate this. You know how I feel about you. I do. You told me you couldn't be serious. Don't fall for me, I believe is what you said. I don't just say exactly what I mean sometimes. You just have to read between the lines. Well, I'm sorry I didn't inherit my mind-reading powers from my parents. I didn't say that. Just know that I can't always express how I feel. Then you should have communicated that to me. If I could communicate with the past, maybe that's what I'd say. I can't undo my marriage, not in the way you'd like. Then I think you should go. Leave my life. I can't be in yours. Samuel hangs his head and holds back what he truly wants to say as he glides from the room. Gemma waits until he passes and shoves her desk clean of its contents, then smashes a vase and throws her lamp clear across the room. Interior coffee shop, months later. Gemma emerges through the front door. She looks down at her commission check. It's from a major production company. Gemma smiles, but it quickly fades. She stares out the window until a barista carries over still steaming hot coffee for her. Oh, thanks. Enjoy. The barista lingers, smiles nervously. Gemma smiles. She can tell she's starstruck. Autographs are so overdone. Just tell your friends this story. That's good enough. The barista happily nods. She goes back behind the counter. Gemma tests the coffee. Maybe still too hot. She stares out the window a moment in silent reflection. Gemma lets out a heavy sigh. She's happy, but there's something missing. The bell rings. A new patron. She pays them no mind, until, off-screen, our mystery patron grabs her eye. Who is it? We close up on Gemma warmly smiles to our mystery patron. Judging by Gemma's smile, it's probably someone familiar. We snap to black. Title card. Hearts Like These. The end. Thank you for listening.